Lydia, what's wrong? Who's chasing you?
Oh my God. You won't believe this, but my mom was chasing me.
Your mom? How is that possible? Did you go over to the house?
No, I didn't. I went over to see my cousin Rose. I've told you about her, the kind one who always motivates me when I'm feeling down.
Yes, I remember. Then what happened?
Turns out that her mom had called my mom that I was around. So she came over to the house and she was trying to force me to go home with her.
What?
Yeah, my mom was forcing me to come home with her, but I didn't want to go with her. And then she slapped me. I think she wanted to beat me and drag me home.
You've got to be joking, right?
I am very serious here. She was going to do all of that and more. And you know Rose was telling me that I shouldn't have come over to the house.
You shouldn't, but are you okay? I hope you're not hurt.
She slapped me just once. I'm fine. It was even Rose that mentioned the kitchen, reminding me that there was the back door. I followed it and luckily for me, it was open.
Oh, thank God. You didn't even tell me that you'll be going out.
I know. I thought it would be wise to just go and say hello to her since it's been quite a while I saw her. I'm just lucky to be here.
But did your stepmom think she can really force you to come home?
I don't know, really. It's just all totally somehow to me. Now that I'm not at home, they all want me back home to continue with what they started.
That's not going to happen, right? You're not going back there.
I'm not, but I've been having some kind of nightmare on my dad.
Nightmares?
Mom, how could you have done that? How could you?
You can't blame me. I promised my sister I was going to let her know once Lydia comes over to the house, and that's what I did.
You're not meant to do that, Mom. You're not.
Shut up your mouth, dear. Who are you to tell me what to do or not to?
You were wrong, Mom. I'm totally disappointed in you.
You are growing wings, Rose. You are. Now, would you get yourself inside the room? What do you know or think you know?
Just make sure Lydia never comes here again.
And whose fault is that? My fault? For trying to make her go to her parents?
She isn't loved there. They don't even want her there. The way they treat her over there, Mom, the way Aunt Dorcas treat Lydia is wrong. Yet you called Aunt Dorcas to come and save her home. She even slapped her face.
Rose, think of me what you like, but Lydia is meant to be at home.
Mom, why? Just why? If she was your daughter, will you let her go back to Aunt Dorcas, please?
She's not my daughter. She is Bernard's daughter and he wants her home. Let me tell you something. If she doesn't go back home to her father, she will never know peace because she will be cursed and this curse will follow her.
Mom, curse. So you did this because you didn't want to be cursed.
I'm done talking to you. Go inside the room. Go inside right away.
I'm not a baby, Mom. I didn't expect this from you.
Where have you been, baby?
Trying to make your good-for-nothing doctor come back home.
You saw Lydia again?
She ran away.
And then what happened? Why isn't she here with you?
She ran out of the house. She used the kitchen door. It was unlocked.
I don't understand what you mean by she ran away. Weren't you meant to bring her back home? Talk some senses to her or drag her here.
If you see the way she was looking, she was dressed with short clothes and makeup. I'm sure that girl is following man around now.
I see. So Lydia now runs away from us. She doesn't want to come back home, right?
The way she was addressing to me as if I was nobody to her. Titi and Rose were both there. She even wanted to push me out.
My own daughter, Lydia?
I'll follow you to curse her, but it won't be long before she comes back home. Have you forgotten Cecilia? She left and still came back, didn't she?
I cursed that girl. She will never know any peace until she comes back here.
Sharon is cooking. That's surprising. What are you cooking, darling?
Mommy, you're back.
Have you done what's expected, or you? Are you done cooking my breakfast?
Mommy, I actually need your help in the kitchen. I'm making daddy swallow.
You're making swallow. I hope it's small you're making though. Don't waste my food items.
The nightmares are normal. It's because you are worried about your family. That's why you keep having them.
That's what I keep telling myself, but they seem real to me, Peter, and I'm scared of being cursed. I've gone through a lot for me to have a curse as well.
It's really nothing. You are not cursed. No matter the curse your parents place on you, it won't work. Do you know why?
Why?
See, even if you did, it doesn't really matter. You'll be fine.
My dad has always threatened to curse me if I leave the house or run away like my mom.
You're worrying yourself on something that doesn't even matter, Lydia. Believe me when I say everything is fine. You've got nothing to worry about. You are not cursed.
Fine, I've heard you. How's sales in the shop going?
It has been slow, but it's okay. You know, the thing that makes me happy is the fact that it's my own shop and everything in it is mine.
You are your own man.
Yes, it took me very long to be able to achieve this. I couldn't have done it without my friends though. He's the one that helped me, George.
Lucky you. I hope he gets me the job. Did you reach out to him yet?
He'll get back to me after he has spoken to his woman. You have got nothing to worry about. You'll get the job.
Why do you keep thinking I've got an hidden motive?
I won't feel that way.
Like you're planning on doing something. Even Dennis feels that way.
What has Dennis got to do about this? This is just me acting exactly the way I'm meant to be acting. And now you've got a problem.
I'm not really ready for arguments.
Granny is downstairs and it was her idea that I bring you breakfast.
I'm not eating the breakfast either ways, George. Make sure you still come back to take it.
What is your problem, Esther? No matter what I do, you always have something to say.
I've got no problem here. Just stop doing too much. That's what I'm asking of you. Keep it to a medium level, like 10%.
Granny will suspect.
Leave my grandma to me. Just follow all. That's what I'm saying. I'm the one who employed you, right? You work for me.
Yes, that's true.
And enjoy all the benefits that comes with this marriage. Like the job, the car, the money. Enjoy it all, but don't cross the line.
I'm not crossing the line here. I'm not even doing anything really.
If you say so, fine. I've heard you.
I need your favor on something.
What is it, Mr. George?
A friend of mine needs a job. She isn't educated. She just needs something doing to be able to take care of herself and her family.
Is she? Is she your lover? You don't need to come with the pretense of a friend.
She isn't a lover. She's a friend. A friend's friend. A brother's friend. Please, she needs something doing.
Where do you expect that she gets a job from? Uneducated, you say?
She's smart. She can work in one of your stores.
Are you trying to infiltrate my business as well? Get someone there on the inside.
I see everything I do is suspicious to you. You know what? Forget I asked this. I'm not interested in all these bullshit treatments.
Why is Lydia's phone switched off? I just hope she has gotten home safe. I don't understand why mom acted the way she did. I expected better from her. She shouldn't have done the way she did. It's not just fair.
I'll be leaving the house to the market soon.
Okay, mom.
I know you're still angry with me for what happened a few hours ago, but it's not something you should be angry about.
I'm angry about it, mom, because I'm imagining that what if Lydia wasn't able to run out through the kitchen door? Is that how you would have been watching it all?
She got away, didn't she? But I advise that you tell her to go back to her dad.
Why will I tell her to do that?
Cause the nightmare won't stop. She will keep having them until she goes back.
You were eavesdropping on our conversation, mom. I hope you didn't tell your sister that.
The only thing I did here was to tell her that Lydia was home with you. That's all.
Mom, I just want to be alone. Have a great day ahead.
You wouldn't understand. No matter how I try to explain, but we both know you can't be angry at your mom forever. I love you.
Baby, I know you're starving already, but don't worry, you eat soon.
You've gone to help Sharon out, right?
I had to, if I wanted something that won't mess up with your stomach.
You mean she wasn't able to turn the food right?
That makes swallow. Sharon isn't meant for the kitchen, but someplace else.
You are the one that has been filling up her head with this idea of not meant for kitchen.
How many women do you see in the kitchen again? Except the ones that are like me, that are jobless and rely totally on their man.
The era of housewives are still far from away, but what bothers me is Lydia.
What are you going to do about her?
I don't want her out there. I still want her here in this house. Or do you think she's with Chief Olu's son? Maybe that's who she's staying with.
Chief Olu's son?
Yes, he has been telling me of his son's interest in her, and I kept pushing it away.
She can never marry that man's son. I think we should pay the chief a visit.
I will pay him a visit alone, and I don't want him to get pissed at me.
You're meant to get mad at him. If he's the one that has Lydia.
If that girl will get married behind my back, I will make sure she suffers before I drag her back home. She wouldn't even dare it.
What happened yesterday, man?
I'll be the one asking you that question. Your number wasn't going through. Why did you switch off your phone?
I just wanted a moment of peace, to be by myself and clear my head from everything that was happening, Charles. Plus, I need a great time.
Before you tell me about your great time, what happened between you and Esther?
How do you mean what happened?
Granny called me to ask about your whereabouts last night when you were busy enjoying yourself with that lady.
Esther is a lost cause. She was mad that I came home late and didn't call her.
Really?
Yeah, I'm serious here. I know it comes out as surprising, but man, it's nothing really.
It can't be nothing really. It means your plans are working out as you plan.
Nothing is working out here, man. She's a complicated woman. I don't know what to even make out of all her behavior.
How do you mean?
She got mad at me for coming home late and then threatened to cancel the contract only for her to apologize this morning, and also that I was doing too much.
Wow. Seems like she's trying to hide how she feels to me.
Exactly what I thought, but it's not so. She's not hiding anything here. She just doesn't feel me. No matter what I do, it's nothing to her.
Doesn't seem that way. I mean, she got mad at you for coming home late.
Yes, she did, but it doesn't mean anything to her. We also woke up on the same bed.
Last night?
Same last night, man. After I went to her room to apologize to her.
Why do we keep looking around? Are you scared your owns might see you?
It's not that. It's just that I've never been here before.
This is one of the smallest restaurants in the market. It's not that fancy, I know.
It's not about it being fancy. It's just beautiful. Perfect. I usually see these stuffs on Rose's phone when she's telling me about an outing she went. But never did I think I'll be the one here.
You're being serious right now.
I am very serious. I told you my story. Or do you think I was making it up?
Of course, but I didn't think it will be up to the extent of you never being to an eatery.
What do I want to come and do in an eatery when I'm the cook?
You're a great cook, I give that to you. But at times, people just go out to chill, rest, relax from all the whole possible stress of life.
Yeah, I get.
What would you like to eat here?
What do they have here?
The food list is on the paper in your front. Take it up and I'll read it out for you so you make your choice.
Few years ago, her mother left me without even thinking twice about it. She didn't care about me or my feelings. She left and never returned. Despite all I gave her, supported her, I can't let this happen with Lydia. She won't leave the house without facing my wrath.
Daddy, Mommy has been looking for you inside the house.
I'm out here watching how everyone is going about their business.
Your voice sounds somehow, Dad. Is everything okay with you?
Everything is fine, my darling. I'm just having thoughts about life.
What thoughts are those? Can you share with me, Dad?
It's really nothing you should worry about. I just hope that I won't have any regrets about you.
You won't, Daddy. Why are you thinking this way?
I've lost on a lot of things, in humans, in business, but the most painful is human. Look at Lydia and her mom, for instance. Although I didn't send Lydia to school, but she has left the house, running away after a man just like her mom did.
Daddy, we are going to find Lydia and she will come back home where she belongs.
I don't deserve to lose at every end. I don't.
You won't lose, Dad. See, I will make sure to take care of you to the fullest, Dad. Once I'm done with school and I get a job, I will make sure to build you and Mom a new house.
I trust you too, my love. That's why I'm taking care of you like I am. But I'll tell you this. You must know how to cook, Sharon. You must be able to cook for your man.
Hello, George.
Rosemary, how are you doing today?
I prefer to be called Rose. I thought I told you that, George.
I know, but wouldn't it be more fun if I called you Rosemary? How are you doing today?
I'm okay, and you?
I'm fine too. You won't believe me, but all I've been thinking all day is about you.
Lies. We both know you're lying to me. Why will you be thinking about me?
Why not? A pretty lady like yourself. You kept yourself up to this age without having anything to do with a man. It still surprised me.
There are a lot of virgins out there in the world.
That's what everyone sees, but I've not come across any that's like you, Rose. Beautiful, smart, focused, strong, and a lawyer in the making.
Did I tell you all this, or did you see it by yourself?
You mentioned the lawyer part, darling. Well, I'm curious about you, and I want to know you more, but that's if you let me.
I will think about that.
There's nothing for you to think about. Let's go for dinner later.
Dinner? Where are we going to?
Somewhere really nice and special. I'll send you the address so you come and meet me.
I hope this isn't going to be an hotel because I am not interested.
It's a date, darling, and like I told you, I'm not a man that's into sleeping with different women. We'll talk better later.
Fine. What's he up to? George, I've got a date tonight. Oh my, he just sent me the money he promised. He's got to be wealthy, definitely.
You are serious about moving on from Esther?
I am, and you can't blame me. I've tried with her, but since she's still interested in a mystery lover, for all I care, she can enjoy herself with him.
Now, I wish I was the one who met with Rose, not you.
I am always lucky with everything that I do, man. Just take a good look at me. I'm lucky.
I'm beginning to believe that you might actually be lucky.
First, the sudden job with Esther, the contract marriage, which is thanks to you. And now, my virgin lover, Rose, the woman who I'm going to show so much love.
I think you should calm down on showing her so much love and focus on getting to know her first before anything else.
Man, she's my kind of woman already. I will ask her to be my date tonight. Hopefully, I get a yes.
What of Esther? What if she's not cool with this whole stuff?
Why won't she be cool with it? Why won't she?
I'm just saying, man, most women will show their true colors when they find out that you've gotten someone else.
Are you trying to say she has feelings for me?
I don't know, but just watch her. You will know if she has feelings for you.
She doesn't have feelings for me, Charles. And soon, these 2 years will soon be done and over. Dennis is coming over soon.
Dennis, I see. But what if he doesn't come?
She will have to pay me more if she wants me to stay. Or we stick with the divorce stuff. Makes it easier for every one of us. And she and Dennis will be both together.
What is wrong with you?
I'm not fine, I think so. I think I'm making wrong moves right now.
How do you mean wrong move? Let's go inside my store and talk about this.
Yesterday night, George goes home late and he switched off his phone. I found myself getting really worried about him and angry at the same time.
Why were you angry?
I don't know why. Like I'm trying to figure it out, but nothing comes to my mind. I asked myself if I like him or have feelings for him, and the answer still comes as a no, nothing.
Are you sure about this, or you are hiding all your feelings?
I'm not hiding my feelings here. My mind keeps thinking of Dennis every time, but in between all, I still see George, and it's so annoying.
I think you might be having feelings for him.
I can't do that. I don't like him a single bit. He's doing too much, Titi. Do you know that we both slept in the same bed last night?
That's not the first time, but did something happen this time around?
Nothing happened. He said we only kissed and I initiated the kiss.
I believe him because it's been a while you've been with any man, but you know how you can be at times.
I control myself with him.
I don't believe that line. I think he controls himself when he's with you so that you don't make a mistake you regret or he doesn't lose his job.
I don't even know why I'm here talking about George.
Come inside my store, let's talk about everything if you're interested.
I should start heading home. We've spent the whole time here.
It's already dark, but you've not even made up your mind.
What is there for me to make up my mind about? I just need to calm down on everything, that's what I think.
What do you want to calm down on? I don't see you moving too fast at any point here.
I need to stop acting in such a way that will make him think I'm interested in him.
But the question here is, are you interested in him?
I'm not. How many times have I said this?
You've been saying it, but it doesn't seem that way to me.
My mind is on Dennis. I really love him, Titi. You know, he's going to be back soon.
How so? We both know that time has gone down, and we've not yet seen him or anything.
He will come soon, and when he comes, we both sort things out.
What if he doesn't come? Have you thought about that?
He will come. I'm very sure about this. He will come around and you will see it. I need to just get my head straight.
Your head is straight. You know what you want, so just go for it.
That's exactly what I'm doing here, but it's all just complicated at times for me. I need to go home. All this is Granny's fault to begin with.
How is this her fault? She didn't tell you to be catching feelings for George?
I'm not catching feelings for anyone. It's Grammy's fault. Because she's the one who told me to get married so she can walk me down the aisle before she dies.
What are you trying to say, Esther?
I would have still been single right now and enjoying myself without thinking about George or any man.
So you admit that you're catching feelings for him, right? Who would blame you? He's cute.
I'm going home. See you later.
You are running, but you can't run away from yourself. You definitely can't, darling.
So you never knew your dad?
No, I didn't. It ran off after getting mom pregnant, and ever since then it has been me and mom always, just the two of us.
I see. So I can call you mommy's girl, right? You are her princess.
Not really. I'm not a girl who grew up pampered. My mom didn't spoil me, but she made sure I knew the reality of life, how hard things are, and the need to excel.
I bet your mom is proud of the woman you become. A soon-to-be lawyer.
She's proud of me, but enough of me. Tell me about yourself.
What would you like to know? I've got nothing much to tell on myself, except that I'm a man who is trying his best to get the best out of life.
I see, but give me details. Tell me stuff about yourself.
Well, I'll be honest with you, since you've been honest with me. I'm kind of married.
You're joking, right?
I'm serious here. I'm married in a way.
How do you mean you're married in a way? If you're married, you're married.
It's different in this scenario. I'm married, but it's based on some terms and agreements.
Sounds interesting, like a legal agreement between you and your woman.
Yeah, I've not always been this wealthy. I'm a man who came from nothing. I had nothing at all. No money of my own, and I begged to eat until an opportunity came my way.
Let me guess, you got married to a very wealthy woman.
You've really improved a lot, I must say, ma.
I'm relieved to hear this, Charles.
I would say keep up with whatever you are doing, because it's working.
I'm not even doing anything really. I'm just happy that I'm able to watch my own granddaughter get married, and all I'm waiting for now is a child.
Well, I'm glad you are happy, Granny.
I have been meaning to ask you, Charles, did Esther come to your hospital for anything lately?
I am not too sure. What's the reason for you asking, ma?
It's almost a year now, and she and George haven't gotten any child.
Oh, I see. Maybe they are not yet ready to have a child of their own. You know how most couples can be, ma.
Why won't they be ready have a child of their own?
I really don't know, but I've come to realize that not all couples aren't physically fit. Some of them just want to take things slow and make sure they are both ready for the baby.
I get that, but it's taking too long already.
You can talk to them, ma.
I don't think that's a good idea. They might see me as being pushy. First the wedding, and now again I want to do this. Though I would love to see my great-grandkids soon.
I'm not sure you will, ma, but if you are tired of waiting, you can talk to them.
I
I think Esther might be taking drugs to prevent herself from getting pregnant. She doesn't look ready to have a baby.